What's up, guys? This is episode 6284, and today is Sunday. I went to sleep like at 2 a.m. because I had been talking to Camila and up to this time. Then I woke up at around 9 and a half, and I didn't do anything, anything productive. But uh, uh, although I didn't do anything productive that I'm not obligated to the rest of the week, on Sunday it's acceptable. It's not acceptable on every other day. From Monday to Saturday, I must be grinding in order to thrive in my entrepreneurships. But today, uh, I guess every 2 weeks I'm gonna start going to visit my parents in my old household, in my old home. Today I went to visit them. I got a cut, so I got a brand new cut uh, made by my father. Instead of paying 28 bucks on a cut, that's stealing. 28 bucks on a cut, that's stealing. So it makes more than a year that I don't cut my hair on a really barber. uh, then I had lunch and I was missing my mom's lunch with pasta and meat. It was incredible, amazing. This past 2 weeks I'm not eating too well. I admit it. I acknowledge that I'm not eating too well as I need to. I'm kind of fat in my abs in comparison to like the calisthenic people. I need to be jacked. I'm in the best age. I need my least obligation is to be jacked. Is the least I can do as an athlete. I'm missing to train Muay Thai Jiu Jitsu again, but I'm really gonna approach every lead I have. It's approximately 250 leads. Ask for um, ask for recommendations, referrals, and see what I can do. At least if I can sell 10 tickets, that's enough. Really to not disappoint Heitor 100%. Because if I don't sell one single ticket in more than a month, he's not ever. I'm sure he's not ever gonna call me. He's gonna present me more opportunities, because the last opportunity he gave me of being a designer in a company of Dubai, I already disappointed. Of course, I'm not a designer, so I couldn't fulfill their need. But he asked me to learn it in like one day, and I could, but I just didn't. I got from my father this thing to make coffee. You put the coffee here, and here inside you put water here, and here inside you put the coffee, and you put like this in the fire. Then once it start boiling, you just stir it and put it on your cup, on your mug, whatever. That's that's very good. That's very good. I'm gonna start doing it. Then after I had lunch there, I tried to ride a motorcycle they have there, my motorcycle, but it's not mine. But it just couldn't start working. It started, but it kind of died, and I couldn't, so I gave up because it was hot as hell. I had my belly full of pasta and meat, so I didn't. And I also started using my refrigerator as a board. Yes. So here is it was supposed to be my morning routine from Monday on. Okay, so wake up at 5:30, pray the rosary. It takes like 1 hour, 50 minutes. Then run for a quick 15 to 20 minutes and drink water. Then have a shower and at the same time make coffee in that thing I showed you guys. Then at 7:05 go to school. Things I need to do: buy propolis, I don't know the name in English, wash my bike, plan my clothing for the week, plan my food for the week, wash my bathroom, sweep and mop the floor, and clean sneakers. And on Thursday, I'll have picture section with my classmates. We're in the third grade, so it's a tradition to do this picture section. I still need to figure out how I'm gonna make money, how I'm gonna make very big money. Because if you asked me like 1 year ago, what's your dream salary? My dream salary is a million, $250,000. Okay, and if you ask me again, in how much time, how many years do you think you're gonna get to this salary? I would say 1, 2, 3 years. But now, if you ask me, I'm not in the same plan. I'm not into that same plan because you have to lie, you have to corrupt your moral virtues. So no. And now I really have no clue again. It seems like I squandered every previous knowledge I got of business, of making money, and now I'm a complete beginner again, in the matters of making money, in the matters of business, because I don't know what to do. I don't know if I'm gonna make an SMMA, I'm gonna start an SMMA. I don't know what to do. I really hate selling, but it's something I gotta do to make money. It's inevitable, unless I have money to hire other people or to make the social platform sell for me, which is media buying. And as I don't have, I'm supposed to be a salesman. So I don't know what to do anymore. If you ask me what's your dream strategy, it's still $250,000. But I don't know how I'm gonna get to this dream salary. I don't know if it's with SMMA. I don't have a plan. I feel frustrated because I don't know already. Because I knew for 2-3 years straight, and now I don't anymore. I don't know what to do. I acknowledge that I feel too comfortable with this, living in this place and having the job I have. I am too comfortable, and being comfortable, it's what makes you an ordinary person. I don't want you. I want to be an athlete and medal tens of times in a year with various sports. I want to be a polyglot and speak 4, 5, 6, 10 languages. I want to be a businessman. I don't know if I'm really passionate about the game of business in itself, but I want to be a businessman. And something I wrote in my notebook that I remember, in my past notebook in the previous video, as I remember, I was reading some old pages, is that I want to be a businessman because if I work for someone else, most of the cases, I am working for someone else to fulfill their purpose. If I work for myself as a businessman, I will work for myself to fulfill my own purpose. So I'm working to myself to do the things I want to do, to create the impact I want to create in the world, not what some other people want to do. So I'm not actually created to be an employee, but I need to figure out. I need to read books again. I need to revisit every podcast episode. Summarizing a bunch of there's a specific podcast that summarizes thousands of different self-improvement and business books, and I've already watched like a whole season of it 1 or 2 years ago, but I forgot everything about your morning routine, what needs to have. I forgot it. It's a downgrade. I need to keep up again. Every person that and it's a frequent complaint that I do, and I quite not doing anything to fix it. But every person that was behind me now is way in front of me. Everybody took me out, you know. So I need to gather them and keep up with them. I need to revisit these old books I read, to revisit these old episodes and start a plan to be a businessman. While I'm not at school, in like 2 months, 1 month and a half, I won't have the need to go to school anymore because I will have already farmed. Then I will have 4 hours plus in a day to run a business. So I'll have the morning to do my morning routine and start the day amazingly. Then I'll have the afternoon where I will work. Then I'll have the night to work again. So there's nothing there's nothing that already now keeps me from being successful and rich and extraordinary and an athlete and a businessman and a polyglot. But in 1 month and a half, 2 months, if I have a plan, I will be able to apply it like 8 hours a day. And this is a full-time job. I will be able to apply it in a business. If it's an international media agency, like I had a plan in the past, or working as an SDR for someone else, or anything like this. Probably is in this specific realm I will follow of selling, of agencies, something like that, because I don't have to corrupt my virtues in order to sell. I don't have to lie, nothing like this. And I will still be able to make tons of money. So that's it, guys. Thank you a lot.